And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. Oh my goodness, what a docket we've got today. 6 games on the docket, starting right here with a squirt matchup between the Northeastern Huskies and your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks, ladies and gentlemen. It's a squirt battle, so it's 12-minute stanzas here. And it's President's Free Weekend, so every game, there's no pay-per-view all weekend long. You can go to our website, go to any of our, which is solubroadcasting.org, go to any of our social media outlets, ladies and gentlemen, and please share that link right now. That's solubroadcasting.org, solubroadcasting.org. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman here today, the king of clubs himself. You know him as the missile out there, Ryan Gravlin, number 7. He wears John Elway's old number. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. This is a squirt battle between these two organizations. This is going to be a good one. In between the pipes for the Seahawks is none other than the Great Wall of Hunter Kovash. And down at the other end, it's Will DeStefano. So 12-minute periods. Body checking is frowned upon by society and USA Hockey. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. Like I said, it's President's Free Weekend here on the Solu. So everybody enjoy the free games all weekend long, and the boys and girls can go back and watch them live or later on in our archives. And we're underway. A squirt battle now. Salisbury leaving it there for Kegler, behind the net. Nice move there by Kegler. Lost the handle on it. Salisbury sending it down low. Madison Salisbury. An absolutely stellar young lady back to the blue line, pulling the trigger. There was Tierney. Just wide there on the waffle side. Bouncing puck, knocked down by the Huskies. All right, we got to get these guys to move. Can you guys back up a little? I'm sorry. Can you guys back up? I got people in France texting me saying they can't see. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, here come the Huskies now. Pushing the puck ahead at 3-on-0. Only the Great Wall of Hunter remains standing. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there. Kovash got the flipper on that one. Nice job there by the Great Wall of Hunter. He's off to a nice start here today. Bouncing puck now. Sent outside the zone. Sent back in. All right, just want to make sure we sounded good, felt good. There's a chance in front, and I want to remind everybody, this is a fundraiser weekend for Capalbo Strong, Charlie, an old goaltender for the Fairfield Mustangs. We have the privilege of covering the Fairfield High School team, and tonight's a special night down in Fairfield. And it's a fundraiser all weekend long. You see the donation button on your screen. Chipped ahead now. We'll get back to it. Here's Kroc now. Kroc walking in, hounded there by Tierney. Tierney, nice job to force him wide there. Great job there by Tierney. Using his pterodactyl-esque reach there to get to the puck. Salisbury wisely sending it out to center. Her hockey IQ is through the roof, ladies and gentlemen. If she was a Padawan, her midichlorian rate would also be through the roof. Almost finished the Book of Boba last night. Had one episode to go. Couldn't get through it, though. The eyes were getting heavy. Almost done with it there. Did finish Peacemaker this week, though, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. Peacemaker, fantastic show. It's no Cobra Kai. Don't get me wrong, because Cobra Kai is the greatest, one of the greatest shows. It's up there with the Cosby Show, Family Ties, and, of course, the great Walter White, Johnny Lawrence. Ladies and gentlemen, now a hero of mine. But Peacemaker's outstanding. Book of Boba, meh, good. Not good enough. Into the corner now. First on it there, Caden Koenig, sending it down low. There's Allen now, Dylan Allen. At the side of the net, trying to get the puck out. Bouncing puck. Huskies retrieve it there. Looking to pull the trigger. Letting the shot go. Waffle down there by Kovash. There's a chance now getting it back in front. Allen breaking that up in front with Karen. Along the boards now. Sent back in. Kovash. Oh, he mishandled it there. They score. Quick shot there from the blue line. Letting the shot go. We'll see who's going to get credit with it. Is it going to be Leclerc? I believe it might be Simone Leclerc. Let the shot go, or it might be Noah Quinson. I apologize. Looks like Quinson seems to be very happy with himself, and why not? 1-0 is the score there. Long shot there from the boards. Eluded Kovash on the way in, so it's 1-0. Huskies leading this one early. Just 3 minutes into the opening stanza, really 2 minutes and 20 seconds. If we're going to be accurate at home, and ladies and gentlemen, if you pay attention to the broadcast, then you know one thing we pride ourselves on, well, kind of like accuracy. Here's Halko now. Halko sending it up along the boards, knocked down there by Aiden Black. Black getting it down low now to Koenig. Koenig behind the net. Nice job there by Hackle whacking at it. Along the boards, trying to send it out. That's Tan. Nice job there to keep the puck in at the blue line. Tracking it down there. That's number 26 in your scorecard. Lorenzo Giuliani. Lorenzo in the benzo. Lorenzo plays the game the way it should be played, ladies and gentlemen. 150 miles an hour straight ahead all times. And look at the future Seahawks here. Ready to get their game on. Look at that. Look at the young brothers and sisters there ready to go. They're ready to get out there. How about anybody a dozen donuts jellied? You don't want to get into the sand pit with either of those two. They will lump your child up. Make sure your ice packs are full and cold. If your kid's getting in the sand pit with either of them, those two kids are ready to go. Shot off the side of the net there by Kroc. Kroc behind the net. 8:52 to go, trying to get it back in front. Thwarted out of harm's way there by Hammer. Along the boards now. So Tori's dad wearing a GOAT jersey online this morning. One of the most fantastic jerseys I've ever seen. So the guy's going to stand there again. 8:37 left to go here. What do you say? 1-0's the score. Icing is the call. Icing happened when the puck go down bang before the other guy. So you see the donation button on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. It's there all weekend long. And as a matter of fact, we were talking last night with some of our friends from Fairfield, and we're going to continue to donate 10% of all of our in-game donations all year long and next year and forever. The Charlie's Foundation. Here's a quick shot there. Saved by Kovash. He graduated in 2019, and shortly thereafter, unfortunately, came down with cancer, and his brother stopped his senior year. There's a chance now in front, getting to it. Kovash leading back, can't reach far enough. They bury the biscuit and score. 2-0. The Huskies extend the lead there. Owen Kroc got to it there, looking like a crocodile, not an alligator. You know how you tell the difference between the two? Well, please let me know. I have no idea. 2-0 is the score. I believe one of them can breathe underwater, or one of them, I don't know, one of them is more closely related to Godzilla than the other, and good for that guy. I believe it was the crocodile hunter. Running up the gut there, laying the lumber into him. No layups there, says Allen. Well, Allen's got relatives in Canada, and you know that's how they play pond hockey right there. Our neighbors to the north, whom we support their truckers, by the way. Just want to let that be known. Allen going to get the puck now. Here's Allen behind the net. Allen sending it hard around for Tierney. Tierney giving chase, met there by Demers. Demers pinching it down low. Tierney first on it there. Tierney behind his own net, sending it hard around. Oliver Tierney, the big O. Chasing it down the left wing now with a head of steam. That's Bongo. Bongo number 65 in your scorecard. Cleared but not out. Read like a fine piece of literature down to Bongo. Bongo trying to get it down low. Bouncing puck. Chased down there by the Huskies. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Halko. Halko. Trying to move the puck. How many times you got to ask a guy to move? Here's Halko with the puck now. What doesn't he understand? Coming over is Allen laying the lumber into Black there. And Black gave him the 4-on shiver. Didn't appreciate it. Nice job there by Black to go back at Allen. Good job by the officials, letting the boys and girls play out there. Down low now, here's Jackson Glantz. That's Jackson with an X, ladies and gentlemen. X going to give it to you. Let's see what he's going to do here. Get it in front there. That just missed. Back to Tierney. Tierney, nice play there to anticipate and keep it in. Here's Demers now. Demers with the puck. Demers wheeling and dealing out of his own zone, trying to go right up the gut. Nobody home. Looks like that's going to go for icing. Icing is the call there with exactly 7 minutes and 1 second left to go here. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. President's Free Weekend. Every game this weekend. Free on the Solu, no pay-per-view, live or anytime later. Good to see the concession stands got the pretzels going. Maybe it was 2 for 1 day. You see the two lads arriving with 2 pretzels on each plate. None for the broadcaster, though. Well, that's got to be disappointing. That's all right. You don't mind that. Back to the blue line. Nice job to keep it in. Backpedaling at the blue line, but sent out to center. Bouncing puck now. A foot race ensues from the blue line in. Kroc walking in at the dot, pulling the trigger. He scores! Owen Kroc buries the biscuit there and then gave it the old Chichi Rodriguez. Put the sword away move there by number 99. Well, if you're going to wear 99, ladies and gentlemen, then you better produce. And that's exactly what we're seeing here from the young lad Kroc. He buries the biscuit. 3-0 now is the score. The Huskies with an impressive first 8.5 minutes here. Or not even, 5.5 minutes, I apologize. We play 12-minute periods. Down the wing now. chipping the puck in. Bouncing puck. Sent on the backhand. Matias sending behind the net. Dansby Jackson out there. Oh, excuse me, I apologize. It's Kegler. Along the boards now, sending it out to center. Away it goes now. Palmer giving chase. Nice job on the back check there to knock it down along the boards. On the back check there, Karen doing a nice job to win the puck. Cleared but not out. Davidson keeping it in. Along the boards for Kroc. Kroc looking for the first period hat trick, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for the first half of a first period hat trick. Sent along now to Salisbury. Salisbury got behind the D, but here comes Kroc there. Looking like Matthew Judon with the red gloves on. Kept in at the blue line. No offside, says the official. Clearly the official has no desire to get to the buffet before it becomes lunchtime. You got to get there when it's still breakfast, ladies and gentlemen. Then you wait for them to put the shrimp out, and then you pounce up out of your seat and watch everybody pay for lunch while you paid the breakfast price. That's how you work it, ladies and gentlemen. There's an art and science to working a buffet. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I have studied not only the clinical portion of it, but the theoretical portion as well. Or what's the book portion called? Is the practical and the book portion? Bongo laying the lumber into a couple of people. Black serpentining there. Nice job there by Allen. Boy, I'm not sure exactly what Allen had for breakfast, but pour me a bowl of that porridge. He has certainly arrived here with a snarl in his game. Bouncing puck at center ice. Seahawks trying to get it out. Black couldn't keep the puck in. Sent back in by Black, but inside the zone there was Koenig. There is no delayed offsides here in youth hockey. Rhino, what do you think about the first period thus far?
So far, both teams have got a lot of chances, and the Huskies have just been able to capitalize more on them.
That is completely accurate and true, ladies and gentlemen. That's why he's not only a great cameraman, ladies and gentlemen, he's the best color man in the business, period. Stop. Write it down. I'm giving you pearls here, people. You should be writing this stuff down at home. Bouncing puck at center ice. Tierney sending it in. Seahawks looking to give chase now. Behind the net it goes. First on it there. I believe that's Giuliani trying to get it back in front. I got to talk to the Seahawks. We got to get numbers on the sleeves. Nice job there by Halko. Keeping the puck in, bouncing puck out to center. Tierney pouncing on it there. Tierney leaves it for Tan. Tan on the forecheck, number 23, wearing Bobby Nystrom's old number. Kroc anticipated that one. Kroc chipping it away to center all the way down. Looks like it might be another icing call. Icing is the call once again with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here. In the opening stanza, 3-0. Northeast Huskies leading the affair. Seahawks looking to get on the board now. Mateus. There you go. We were just talking about the Peacemaker. Good job there by the DJ. If you haven't seen Peacemaker, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena's fantastic in it. Away they come now. That's Quinson. Noah Quinson wearing Hubie McDonough's old number 39 in all alone to the backhand to the forehand. Beaten by Kovash. Nice job there by Hunter getting the flipper and the waffle on that one. Behind the net now, Quinson. Quinson circling the wagons, getting it back in front. Coming over to help out is Karen. Cleared back to the blue line. Nice job there by Salisbury covering the blue line. Out there helping out is Kegler. He gets it out to center for Salisbury. Here's Salisbury now, 1-on-4. Surrounded by a pack of Huskies and knocked behind the net there by LeClaire. I don't know if she's related to the great John LeClaire, ladies and gentlemen, the Philadelphia Flyers, the old Legion of Doom. I got his All-Star sweater from the Tampa Bay All-Star game in 1999. And the only reason I got that, because that was back in the day when they used to play USA or North America versus the world, those All-Star formats. And it was the only one they had there with an American flag on. And I wore it the other day to the rink. And a couple of the young ladies, the Hammer girls, were like, I didn't know you were a Flyer fan because it's got the Flyer logo. I'm like, I'm not a Flyer fan. I'm an Islander fan. I can't stand the Flyers. Like, well, you're wearing a Flyer jersey. And I was like, ugh. I quickly went home, tried to get the Flyer patch off of the sleeve, and I couldn't do so. So now I got to get some duct tape to cover up the Flyer logo. I knew it was there, but I've never been harassed so much in my life. And they were right to do so. They're like, you're wearing a Flyer jersey, pal. I'm like, it's just the logo. And they're like, well, it's on the jersey. I was like, all right, well, that's a good point. Well, what are you going to do? I said, I got it because it's got the American flag on it. I was at the All-Star game, told them the whole story, and they're like, yeah, that's a real nice Flyer jersey. All right, well, so I just quietly went in the corner, put my head down, and had the rest of my day. Here's Salisbury now. Never want to argue with a lady hockey fan, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you, it's a losing proposition. I love the Hammer girls. They're fantastic hockey players and a fantastic family. As are a lot of our Seahawk families here. We are a very tight-knit group, and we have a lot of fun here. Kovash there reaching for the puck, side of the net, getting to it, trying to get it in front. Kovac getting the flipper and the waffle on that. Behind the net now, cleared in front. Here's Kroc. Kroc looking for the hat trick, pulling the trigger, doesn't get through. Knocked down there by, that was Hammer right there, the aforementioned Philadelphia Flyer fan. Behind the net now, trying to get the puck out, right up the gut to Kroc. Kroc read that like a fine piece of literature. Coming out, Matias to block that one. Matias wearing Sid Fernandez's old number 50. Hope to see Sid at the Old Timers game for the Mets. Nice pass out of the zone now. Here's Kegler. Look at Kegler picking his head up before the pass got there. Intercepted nicely, though, by Demers. But you like what Kegler did there. Before the puck arrived, he picked his eyes and head up and was looking for the next move. Here's a chance in front. Bouncing puck. Goes wide of the netminder, Kovac. That's called hockey IQ. That's called understanding the game there by number 74. The pass didn't connect because number 5, Jackson Demers, saw his head pick up and filled the void there because nature hates vacuums. Read it like a fine piece of literature himself. Don't want to take anything away from the fine play by 5. Demers on that one. Swiped out of harm's way. Here's Kegler again now. Pinching in, kept in along the boards there by Palmer. Palmer lost the handle on it. Mateus now with the puck. Mateus trying to send it up for Salisbury along the right wing boards. Nice job to knock it down at center ice. Bouncing puck there. Coming back is Kroc. Salisbury digging and mucking along the boards there with Sonarski. Sonarski wearing Tom Brady's number. We used to say the retired number of number 12 Tom Brady, but he said never say never. And the entire northern portion of California lit up like a Christmas tree when Tom Brady said that, as did the Boston area up here in New England. I don't care what team Tommy plays for as long as it's not the Jets, Jets. I wrote him a letter. I said, Tommy, listen, you told me your whole life, pal, that when you suck, you'll quit. Well, last year you led the league in passing, led the league in touchdowns, led the league in passing attempts. I wouldn't call that sucking, young man. He didn't get back to me, though, but probably because, he had something to do. Probably headed to a hockey game or something of that ilk. But I hope, I want Tommy to continue his career, and if it's in San Francisco, then so be it. Wherever it is, I don't want to see the young lad stop playing because, boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, football already is just not the same without Tom Brady. And that's a fact. In the corner now. Going to get it, chasing it down behind the net. Getting it back in front, winding, shooting! Off the heel of the stick there, Allen. Allen, nice job. Fighting to keep that puck in. Allen again fighting to keep the puck in. Nice job there by Halko, pinching in along the boards. Chipped ahead now, 2-on-1. Back the other way they come. Tierney, the only man back. Slid it across now to Black. Black's got a man cutting to the cooker. Swiped aside there. Beautiful job there by Tierney to get back and thwart that effort. Tierney, poke checking it up beautifully. Bouncing puck now along the boards. Getting to it there, the Seahawks. They chip it away to center. And tracking it down there, that's Noah Quinson. Quinson, I believe he's got a brother that's a goaltender. Quinson, I remember that name. Calling a goaltender's name there from the Huskies, if memory serves, and sometimes it still does. And it's not all erased from what happened at Stony Brook on Long Island in the early 90s. Here's Tierney now. Tierney putting the brakes on, back to the forehands, wheeling at it at the net. Big stop there, steering it aside by DeStefano. Nice stop there by Will DeStefano. It bounces out the center, no icing. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realize how much little time was left here in the stanza. I apologize. The opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of one. The Huskies 3, the Seahawks 0. We'll be right back at the start of the third and final stanza. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, smash that donation button on your screen. Help out the Cal Barrow Foundation. Keep mispronouncing. We'll just call it Charlie's Foundation. And we got the game tonight. You can tune in. Fairfield taking on Greenwich at 8 p.m. We got 6 games on the Solu here this morning and this afternoon. 3 Seahawk games and 3 high school games coming up here this afternoon. So thank you so much for tuning in, and smash that donation button. We really appreciate it, and so does Charlie's family. We'll be right back at the start of the second stanza. How are you, Coach?
Good, how you doing?
Better now that I see you.
Yeah, you're always worried till they show up.
Nah, I know you're good.
Do you want me to come on between periods or between games, and then you can plug what's coming up this afternoon? Or you just do
Yeah, whatever you can say it in the beginning. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Everything's on everything. So this weekend we should do a lot of people tuning in. So whatever you're most
Charlie been
comfortable.
able to attend any of the games?
Who?
Charlie Capaldo.
I didn't see him. I don't even know if he's coming tonight. Capalbo. I keep mispronouncing his name.
Huh?
Palabo. I keep mispronouncing his name. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second stands are about ready to get underway here between the Huskies and the Seahawks. An impressive period there for the Huskies. They lead this one 3-0. Seahawks right off the bat trying to get the puck in. Kegler sent it in. Look at the hustle there by Salisbury in on the forecheck. Out to Kroc. Kroc along the boards now, sending it out on the backhand. Hammer doing a nice job getting to the forehand there. Whenever you're facing your goaltender, you want to stay on the forehand. Nice cross-ice pass there by Salisbury. Walking in now, protecting the puck, giving it back, walking in, pulling the trigger, Giuliani. Big stop there by DeStefano. Great puck movement there by the Seahawks. Giuliani got it back to Hammer. Hammer couldn't keep it in now. Here comes Kroc. Kroc down the left wing with one man to beat, swiping at it not once but twice. Matthias with a nice job breaking it up. Hammer breaking that one up as Demers was cutting through. Hard along, Palmer giving chase. Waiting for it there, trying to get it out as Kegler. Kegler's got Salisbury, a 2-on-1 now here for the Seahawks. Over the blue line, sliding it over to Salisbury. Salisbury trying to kick it to herself there, found the puck, letting the shot go. She's got a laser beam for a wrist shot. Let it fly there, looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing is the call there. With just under 11 minutes left to go here in the second stanza of the second period, ladies and gentlemen, brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's Restaurant. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting warmer out. It's getting nicer out. You know what that means. It's Captain Scott's season. Go to Captain Scott's, 80 Hamilton Street, New London, Connecticut. Right there on the water. The best seafood in New England, ladies and gentlemen, or my name is not Scotty Bonner. They got the best lobster rolls, the best seafood bisque, the steamers, the clams, the water ready. Tell them Scotty and Michelle sent you from Solu Broadcasting. They'll hook you up with a really good tartar sauce. So the second period brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's Seafood Restaurant, opening up soon as it gets warmer. They're hoping to be opened up mid to end of March, depending on the weather. I'm telling you, if you're in the area and you haven't been to Captain Scott's, you're missing one of those nooks and crannies of our great, beautiful New England area. Captain Scott's Seafood Restaurant. All right. Wow, I haven't heard this song since the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum days. Black sending it in. Here's Tierney now. Tierney on the puck. Tierney behind his own net on the forehand. Smart play there by Tierney, trying to get the puck out. Always want the puck out of your zone. If it's in your zone, priority number one is get the puck out of your zone. And priority number two, get the puck behind the other team's goal line. Here's Black. Black. Allen laying the lumber into him there. Allen, once again, getting a big chunk of one of the Huskies. Hey, I'll tell you what, keep an eye on Allen. When he gets to the Bantam division, you better keep your head up. Playing the game the way it's meant to be played. USA Hockey and Society frowning upon it, but it really pleases the broadcaster, I'll tell you that. Here's Glance now as Allen goes by. Throws a little elbow to Black on the way in. Boy, Allen really out there with a snarl this morning. That really pleases the broadcaster. Keeping it in at the blue line. No, hops over the stick now. A foot race ensues. Tierney trying to catch up with Black. Black pushing it to himself. At the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger wide on the waffle side. The glove side, excuse me. Hunter catches conventionally from my perspective. Allen on the back check. Quinson knocking it down. Quinson, nice pass there by Quinson trying to get it back to Black. Black a little bit out of gas there from the rush that he just had. Running on fumes a little bit, looking like Cougar. Waiting for Maverick to come by and help him back out. I don't know where the heck Top Gun 2 is. We're still waiting. Quinson stepping to the outside. Tierney desperately trying to get a chunk of him. Quinson walking in. Big stop by Kovash. The rebound, swiping at it, trying to get it out of harm's way. Still loose in front. Tierney trying to find it. Cleared out of harm's way there by Halko. Back to the blue line. Taking a walk, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Knocked down. Loose in front in the feet of Tierney. Picked up by the Huskies. He's still standing there. Huskies with the puck now. Quinson letting the shot go. Nice stop there by Kovac. Getting through it is Black, and that just missed as he was falling to his right. Black distraught there on the ground. I don't think he's hurt. I think he's just upset that he missed the opening. No, his arm is hurt. I apologize. I hope he's all right. Thought he was just upset. In on the net, Minor DeStefano. DeStefano sending it out now to Gomes. Gomes lost the handle on a quick shot steered aside there by DeStefano. Seahawks first on it behind the net. 8.5 minutes left to go. Look at the effort there by Allen. Keeping the puck in. Trying to let the shot go. Can't do so. In the corner now, Glance. Glance in on the forecheck. Tierney. Nice job by Tierney pinching in and keeping it in. Behind the net it goes now. Here's Glance behind the net. Glance met there by Carter. Gomes' bodies collide there behind the net. Ref says play on. Good job by the officials here today. I think they've been excellent, letting the boys and girls play out there. Chipped ahead now. Here comes Kroc. Kroc, Tierney trying to catch him from behind. Kroc can't get around Tierney. What a play there by Big O. Getting back to his skates there right in front of the netminder. Crashing it in front there. Cutting to the cooker there was Jackson Palmer. In the corner now. Huskies with it there. Walking off the boards, trying to send it down low. Here's Palmer. Palmer's got the puck, sending it across. Tierney got a piece of it. Kroc on the backhand. One stop, rebound. Another save there by the Great Wall of Hunter. Kovash with a dazzling stop there. On the rebound there by Kroc as Kroc was lurking for the hat trick. Kovash had other plans. Nice couple of saves there. Boy, I'll tell you, Kovash really finding his game here. In the second stanza, he's been busy and he's been good. Bouncing puck, cleared but not out, kept in by Demers. Demers, nice move at the blue line. Looking like a hot knife through butter, looking to finish the loaf of bread. Turned out to be a little bit more like a cold spoon through cream cheese as the shot never got through. Chance in front now, Palmer letting the shot go. Kovash making the save. Behind the net, Matias coming over, leaving it for Tan. Tan, nice job there, corralling the puck, leaves it for Matias. Matias behind the net, smart play there, sending it over for Hammer. Here's Hammer now, Torrey Hammer in the corner. Hammer up to Matias. Matias trying to get the puck out, does get it out to center. Nice breakout there by the Seahawks under duress. Yes, the puck's behind your goal line and it ends up at center ice, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good breakout. You got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, everything I say, everything I feel, everything I smell, everything I pontificate, everything I hypothesize, everything I theorize, everything that I believe is law is from the perspective and point of view of an old third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves circa 1993 to 95. Nice play there by Jeffrey Matias. Jeffrey, 4 years old. Into the corner now. Over to get it, that's Karen. Karen sidestepping the rush. Karen leaving it there for Fergione. Get it out to center now, and away they come. Matias with one man to beat. Stepping to the outside. Got Tan and Karen cutting to the cooker. Letting the shot go. DiStefano the save. Rebound the jab. DiStefano getting the flipper on that one. A point-blank stop as Karen was cutting to the cooker with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. In the second stanza, the middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, the Captain Scott's Seafood Restaurant stanza. Most importantly, that's what they said in college, though, that the second stanza was Shakespeare's favorite. Remember, it was a PA I don't know why I remember that class very vividly. Took a Shakespeare class. I absolutely loved it. Couldn't read any of it, but they made sense of it for me. Here comes Quincy now. Quincy with a burst of speed, trying to get around Tierney. Great job once again there by Tierney. My, oh my, that young lad, I believe he can stretch out from California to New York with those long arms. I always liked as a goaltender my defenseman to have a very long reach, and Tierney certainly fits that bill. Here's Salisbury now. Salisbury, hard along the boards. Couldn't get it past LeClaire. Tierney, tape to tape now for Giuliani. Giuliani lost the handle on it. Picking it up and sending it in, that's Kegler. In on the netminder, DiStefano. DiStefano making the save. Leaves it there for LeClaire. LeClaire right out to center. That's a good play. Sent back in by Tierney, but it matters not. The play was offsides. 5:17 left to go here in the second stanza. President's Free Weekend here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Charlie Capalbo weekend here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Again, want to encourage everybody, if it's on your heart to do so, please smash that donation button. Trying to raise and help out the Capalbo family as much as possible. And like I said, we will be donating 20% this weekend, 50% during the Fairfield games, and 10% for as long as the Solu Broadcasting Network is on the air for the rest of our days. As a former nurse, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, I've seen more than my share. You can't imagine how much even a little bit helps the family, so please, if it's on your heart to do so, we appreciate it. So does Charlie's family, I can assure you. Big night tonight in Fairfield, 8 p.m. Fairfield versus Greenwich. Fairfield, for my money, ladies and gentlemen, the best hockey team I've seen in the state all year long. Not allowed to play in the CIAC finals this year. There's a bunch of old guys in some sort of boardroom decided that they got too many guys on their team. And they told them to cut a few kids from the team. And they said, well, we're not going to do that. And they said, well, you can't play in our state finals. So what I recommended to Fairfield was you rent a neutral rink the day after the finals are played. You tell the team that wins, meet us there at high noon, and we'll settle it. And do it as a fundraiser, perhaps. They are right up there. One of the best teams in the state. I think they're 15-3 or 14-3. Tierney lost the handle on it. Here come the Huskies now. Through the neutral zone. Nice job by Kroc to stay on sides. Walking in at the dot, pulling the trigger. He scores! Beautiful wrist shot there. Getting his celebration on, fired up and deservedly so there. Jackson Palmer. A nice wrist shot there. As he broke in on a 2-on-0 and buried the biscuit there. The Huskies now take a commanding 4-0 lead here. Nice job there by Palmer. 4:40 left to go here in the second stanza. Glance going back to pick up his wand. Now he finds it. Allen along the boards there. Allen run into there. That was LeClaire. Nice job there by LeClaire getting a chunk of Allen. Allen getting right back up and LeClaire getting right back up. Both covered in snow. Gotta like that. I think LeClaire looked up and saw Allen's numbers like, oh, I got a chance to get back at this guy. He's been laying the lumber into us all day. And she didn't let the opportunity pass her by, so a great job there by that young lady and a great number. Wearing my old roller hockey number 42 back in the day. Of course, number 29, the greatest hockey number known to mankind. Bouncing puck now, there's Allen. Allen doing a nice job at center ice. Oh, the lovely and talented camera lady arriving. At the dot now, pulling the trigger. Nice job there by Tierney again. Blocking another shot. Boy, Tierney, sometimes he looks like he's nowhere near the play, and he still gets a chunk of it. Oh, boy, this kid, I'm telling you, he is going to be a stellar defenseman for years to come. Hasn't played very much. You wouldn't know it, though. Here's Black now. Black pulling the trigger wide on the waffle side. Into the corner, Quinson. Nice move to protect the puck there on the goal line. Looking to walk in there. Allen getting a big chunk of him there. I'll tell you, Allen reminding me of Charles Oakley of the New York Knicks. Running into Tierney. That's a very bad career decision there. Allen not allowing any layups. Reminding me of, like I said, the old Knickerbockers in the mid-'90s with Anthony Mason and Patrick Ewing. No layups at MSG. Here comes Black now. Black off the boards. Walking in, burst of speed to the backhand. He scores! Aiden Black. A real nice burst of speed there off the boards. Went to the backhand, patiently buries the biscuit there. And the Huskies extending the lead now. 5-0 is the score. And I want to remind all the Husky families and players that they can go back right after the game and watch it on the way home on your device or phone or anything here on the Solu President's Free Weekend. Got about, I don't know how many games this weekend. I know we got 6 today. We had 1 last night. As the Newington Nor'easters, if they win today, they clinch the Central Connecticut Conference. They'll be coming in first place there, so wishing our Nor'easters good luck. Here's a chance now. Kroc letting the shot go. He scores! Owen Kroc buries the biscuit there. A hat trick there for Red Gloves. I like them. They stand out. They look nice. 6-0 now is your score. With 3:16 left to go here in the second stanza, because Stone Cold said so. I got to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, but we promise to at least never ever lie. The clock said 3:17, but gosh darn it. No chance I'm going to miss that opportunity. It was close enough to 3:16. Stone Cold would have been proud. Letting the shot go. Steered aside there by Kovash. In the corner. Trying to get the puck out. There's Tan. Tan doing a nice job there. Winning the puck and getting it to center. Or is it out to center? Chopping at it there. Fergione. That's one way to get the puck out to center. I like that. Tan now at center ice with the puck. Overskated it there for a moment. Nice job by Palmer. Palmer's got Kroc with him. Palmer swiped aside there. Matias, nice play there. Mateus. I'm sorry, you call him Tomato. I call him a good hockey player. Nice play again there. Making the broadcaster look like a hockey prophet. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of the program, you know that that's not easy to do. Bouncing puck now, the Huskies trying to get to it. Here's Hammer. Hammer sending it all the way in. Offsides is the call. Hey, why don't you go inside? You got 2 games to do. You're not standing here for a minute.
I was going to ask you, does Coach Chris know that Nicolo's taken out?
No.
Okay.
2:19 left to go here Wanted to let him know I almost had Boba Fett done. He hasn't spoken to me once I told him I hadn't watched and caught up on Boba Fett. He's still obviously ignoring me. Well, what are you going to do? He's right to ignore me, though. I mean, he's a big Mandalorian fan. But I got caught up in Cobra Kai. I didn't watch Cobra Kai ever. I didn't watch 1 second of Cobra Kai until like a month ago. And then I watched one episode. I'm like, oh, my God. And then that snowstorm hit. And I told the family, look, you guys want to go out and play in the snow, do whatever you want. The kids want to go shovel the driveway, whatever you got to do. I'm going to be in here watching Johnny Lawrence. So I took advantage of that. And then my son's like, Dad, you got to watch Peacemaker with me. I was like, all right. He knew he couldn't watch it with his mama. Don't watch Peacemaker with the kids, ladies and gentlemen. And if you have a son that's of age to watch it like we do, can't watch it with his mama. But boy, oh boy, John Cena, much better actor than I ever imagined. Walking in now, Tierney pulling the trigger. That just missed. Pinching in is Salisbury. Salisbury, cross-ice pass. Nice hard pass there by Salisbury. That pleases the broadcaster. If you're going to move the puck, move it hard and fast. So I always told my ladies last year, I had the privilege of coaching the lady Seahawks. I said, I don't care if you ice it. I don't care if the pass is too hard. I don't care if the pass is out of somebody's reach. Move it hard, move it fast, and move it up the boards. Get it behind the other team's goal line and go to work, and that's just all we did. And we won more than we lost, I can tell you that. Here's Giuliani now, walking in all alone, pulling the trigger, steered aside there by DeStefano. Oh, nice stop there by DeStefano. Tierney knocking it down, lost the handle on it now. Koenig trying to come away to center, chipping it out. Nice pass there off the boards for Quinson. Quinson with a burst of speed over the blue line, walking in, 2-on-1, pulling the trigger off the side of the net. Good angle there by the great Wall Hunter. Behind the net now, on it there's Koenig. Koenig trying to get the puck in front, they do. On the backhand, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Kovac. Out to the blue line, covering it nicely there, Kegler. Kegler got a man up ahead, that's Tierney. Kegler pushing it to himself now. He's got Tierney with him. Nice job on the back check there by Simone Leclerc. What a great play by Leclerc, not giving up. Steered aside there by the netminder, Will DiStefano. 30 seconds remaining here in the stanza. Salisbury couldn't keep it in, sent all the way down. It's either going to go for icing, or he's going to get to it. Icing. No icing. Now it's icing. All right. Well, if you're a fan of the program, you know it's not that hard to confuse the broadcaster, but the ref sure did there. Icing is the call. Was the call. Should have been the call. The good call there by the official. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my cameraman, the king of clubs himself, the best handicapper in amateur and professional sports. If you want any advice on who you should take, who you should put some money on, this is the kid to talk to. He knows what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. He's a young Ace Rothstein. And I don't think I could lay a higher compliment on anybody from my perspective. Especially this day and age, records being broken at the Super Bowl for the amount of money waged on. Well, when you can wage on it the entire game right on your phone. My goodness. Talk about a cash cow. Unbelievable. Sent hard around. Boy, oh boy. Who would have thought? Picking the puck up now behind their net. There's a delayed penalty there against Giuliani, so he's in the sin bin for slashing. And that's going to do it. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza has come to a close. Your score at the end of 2. The Huskies leading this one 6-0. We will be right back here on the Solu Free Weekend, President's Free Weekend, here on the Solu. The third stanza coming up next. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The third and final chapter of this unwritten story about ready to be unveiled. Right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network before your very eyes and ears here, the Huskies with a commanding and impressive 6-0 lead here. I bet you get real good odds on FanDuel right now if you took the Seahawks. Imagine if you put $1 on them right now, you'd probably win about $50. I'll do it. Why not? Win a lot, lose a little, as we always used to say back in the day. So the Seahawks still shorthanded to start the third and final period. There's Giuliani still in the sin bin for another 37 seconds. Face-off one there by Salisbury. Kegler trying to go right up the gut. Knocked down there by Sarnoski. Sarnoski, number 12, sending it in. Looks like he didn't gain the red line. So icing is the call there with 11:46 left to go here in the affair here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, here with Ryan Gravelin. Ryan, what do you think about the first two periods, pal?
So far, to me, it seems that these teams are very even. The defense just got to watch that back door. A lot of times the Huskies are just camping there, and the Seahawks fail to capitalize on it.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute brilliance from the young lad behind the camera today. Right through the gut now. Walking up with a head of steam. On the forehand, pulling the trigger. He scores! Jackson Demers. That is what you call second-level speed, ladies and gentlemen. Just picked up the puck, took off with it, and said, ain't nobody here gonna catch me. Wearing Denny Potfan's old number 5 there. Looking like Denny Potfan with the burst of speed there. And the extra point is good there for the Huskies. 7-0 is your score. 11:25 left to go here in the third and final stanza. Here's Quinson now. Quinson along the boards. Quinson getting the Jets going. Trying to sidestep Tierney. Quinson down the right wing. Still protecting the puck. Getting it in front. Waiting there is Black. Black behind his own net with 11 minutes to go. Black trying to get it in front. Nice job by Glantz to pinch down low. Koenig looking to pull the trigger. Wide on the glove side there. Into the corner it goes. First on it there is Black. Black trying to get it in front. Bodies collide there. Jackson Glantz down on his bum in the corner. Bouncing puck picked up there by Black. Black leaving it for Tierney. Behind the net now. Trying to get it in front. It's Koenig. Koenig sending it hard around. Nice job by Glantz to come back and win that puck. Send one of the Huskies flying there. Hope he's all right. A little bit lumped up there along the boards. He looked like he might have fallen a little hard on his elbow. I hope that the young lad is okay. I think that was Quinson. Either Quinson or Palmer. He fell a little bit hard there, I think, on the elbow. Yeah, it is Noah Quinson. A little bit shooken up, but I'll bet anybody that doesn't do much jelly that young lad doesn't miss a shift. He's tough. There he is, right back to his feet. And skating off on his own accord. So no power play called there by the official. Nice round of applause there for that young man. He's had a fantastic afternoon or morning, I suppose it is, depending on where you're watching the game from. The great thing about things that we hear a lot here because we have a very big military community here. We're right outside of Groton. I always hear all the time that my uncle or my dad or my mom or someone was watching from overseas while they're serving. So if anybody's tuning in that's serving our nation, first of all, stay safe. Second of all, thank you very much. Third of all, welcome aboard. It's a blessing to have you here. Here's Karen now. Karen at the dot. Looking to pull the trigger. Letting the shot go. Di Stefano utilizing the waffle there to hold on to the puck. A nice shot there by Karen. Jeffrey Karen wearing LT's old number 56. Now, you might say Tom Brady is the greatest player of all time, and he is, but Lawrence Taylor was the greatest football player I've ever seen. Definitely greatest defensive player I've ever seen. Although I never saw Dick Butkus live. I never saw, not Dick Butkus, I apologize, Mike Ditka. Mike Ditka won the national championship in high school, college, Super Bowl, and coached a Super Bowl victory, so something to be said for that, that's for sure. But LT in my time, which is from the Richard Milhouse Nixon era until now, was the greatest football player I've ever seen. Most disruptive player, I think, would be the best way to say it. Tom Brady is the greatest. I hesitate to say athlete, but he's no Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson's the greatest athlete I've ever seen. Wayne Gretzky's the most dominant player I've ever seen. Lawrence Taylor, the most disruptive player I've ever seen. Tom Brady, well, still the greatest player in the game. Once again, Tommy, if you're listening, and we appreciate it, don't pack it in just yet. Still got more to do. Still stuff in the basement. Bouncing puck there. Nice job there by Karen. Sweep it out of harm's way as Kovash got a piece of it. Excuse me, that's Matthias who got it out of harm's way, not Karen. Kept in at the blue line there by Sonarski. Down low it goes. First on it there's Mateus out to Kegler. Kegler, nice job to chip it to his forehand. He's got Salisbury ahead. Kegler, nice soft pass to Salisbury. Salisbury with one person to beat, that's Demers. Salisbury trying to get it back to Giuliani. Kept in at the blue line there by Kegler. Good call there by the official. Into the corner going to get it is Jackson Demers. Demers hounded there by Kegler. Unbelievable. Here's a chance now for Salisbury. Salisbury looking to pull the trigger. Couldn't do so. Palmer coming down low to help out. Cleared but not out. Nice job there by Matthias to keep the puck in, but away they come now through the neutral zone. That's Davidson. Davidson serpentining at the red line. Nice back check there by Hammer to dislodge the puck. Up to Salisbury. Salisbury trying to get it ahead to Giuliani. Giuliani trying to get to it. Demers first on it there. Demers, nice job going to the forehand. If you're facing your goaltender and you're a defenseman or a defense lady, you always want to go to the forehand unless absolutely impossible. Here comes Demers now. Off of the forehand move. Looking to go end-to-end. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. He scores! Jackson Demers. Boy, oh boy, that young lad is faster with the puck than he is without it. I saw him turn away. From the backhand to the forehand. Just a fantastic burst of speed there down the left wing. He buries the biscuit. 8-0 now is your score. That's why it's so important. And it's not taught enough to the young players. If you're facing your goaltender, stay on your forehand, get to your forehand. Unless it's absolutely not an option. Steered aside there. On the shot by Giuliani. Bouncing puck there. Chipped out to center, trying to get it there is Black. Black hounded from behind there by Allen. Black poking it away there is Tierney once again. Following up the play, letting the shot go. Tierney knocking it down. Tierney with 8 minutes to go. Tierney hounded there, got it out to center. Chasing it down now, down the left wing is Bongo. Good job by Bongo on the forecheck. Sent back out to center, waiting for it there was Allen. Bouncing puck at center ice. Bodies collide there. Allen. First on it there, Allen couldn't get the puck in. Bongo, nice cross-ice pass to Glantz. Glantz trying to get over the blue line, couldn't do so. Here comes Black now. Black trying to pull away from Tierney. Black on the forehand, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Kovash. And he pounces on it like a puma. And there'll be no further play. Nice stop there by the Great Wall of Hunter Kovash. So a big weekend here, ladies and gentlemen. President's Free weekend. Charlie Capalbo weekend here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. If you're just joining us, you see the donation button on your screen. Please, if it's on your heart to do so, smash, Hulk smash. Although I'm no fan of Mark Garoppolo. That donation button is Solu pledging 20% of all in-game donations to the Charlie Strong, the Capalbo Strong Foundation. Here they come now, walking in, pulling the trigger. That went off the leg there of the defenseman in front. I think that was Hammer. Yes, it was. The defense lady, excuse me. Hammer looking a little bit like an injured flamingo there on one leg for a moment. But she'll gladly trade a black and blue for a block shot any day, I assure you. I don't speak defenseman or defense lady, but I'm sure that that's a trade that young lady would make. Chipped ahead now. Here comes Koenig now. Caden Koenig walking in, letting the shot go. Big stop there. Kovac got the skate on that one. Into the corner now, trying to get it back in front. Here's Quinson. Quinson walking in again. Kovac getting that right flipper out. On the rebound, Kovac got a piece of that. Now for the wraparound right at the goal line. It lie there. Still loose. They jab at it, pouncing on it, letting the backhand go. They score. Great work there by the Huskies to finally draw the puck loose. I believe it was Aiden Black. He buries the biscuit there. He's pointing to Quinson, though, so I thought it was Black who got the goal. I believe that's a hat trick, too, for that young man. And the Huskies increased their lead. They've been impressive here today, nothing short of it. Sent out to center now, Salisbury giving chase. First on it there was Demers. Bouncing puck, Giuliani digging. Out the center there. Ooh, Giuliani ran into Kegler there. Good thing he's all right. That's what I like to see. Davidson can't get over the blue line. Nice job on the back check there by Kegler. Well, I'll tell you, it's a lot to a little when you see a young lad hustling like that to get the puck. It's called character, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Demers again. Demers making the be deja vu all over again. Left it for Palmer. That's going to be offsides. Offsides is the call there as the ref presses the garage door button. We're still doing that? We're still not using whistles, really? When does this end? Under 6 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Face off just outside the zone now. Just under 6 minutes to go here. The Seahawks holding on to the puck there at center ice. Going to get it through the neutral zone now. Stepping to the outside, protecting the puck. With it there, pulling the trigger. Wide on the glove side. Behind the net now, here's Demers. Demers sending it hard around Balco. He's there, I assure you. Sending it into the corner now, here's Demers. Demers leaving it behind the net now for Quinson. Noah Quinson. Hard around. Bouncing puck. The Huskies trying to get to it. Nice job there by Allen to get a piece of it. Huskies coming away to center there. Sent back in, but it came out over the blue line and back in offsides. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, a Pee-wee battle between these same two organizations, the Huskies and the Seahawks, here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. And then another Pee-wee battle right after that, and I'll be shipping off. Today's 12 o'clock game is going to be brought to you by Coach John Kovash. He'll be on the mic for the play-by-play, and I'll be headed to West Hartford. Hull Conard at 1:15, ladies and gentlemen. A rivalry as old as the hills. And you want to talk about a fun game, that's going to be packed with about 200 people dressed in blue and 200 people dressed in red yelling at one another. Hull, the home team today, hoping to get back their big defenseman Stagg. We'll see. Hopefully he can play today. He got hurt in the last Hull Conard game. Here's a chance now in front. On the turnover, looking to pull the trigger, Glance. Rolling puck there, never got the shot it through. Matias sending it hard along the boards. Back to go get it there is Leclerc. Leclerc hard along, Balco giving chase. Kept in. Nice job to keep it in there by Hammer. She went back to get it. Now it's out to center. Allen helping out there. Allen for Matias. And along the boards now, Huskies. First on it there, Davidson. Davidson. Nice poke away there by Bongo. 4:30 left to go as the Seahawks send it in. First on it there is Croc. Killer Croc. Hard along the board. Thought he might be in Peacemaker, but he wasn't. Oh, sorry, that's a spoiler. I apologize. I do not like to give spoilers, so forgive me. Croc may be in it. Maybe I'm lying. No, I told you. We don't promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, but we promise to at least never, ever lie to you. Learn that from the great Jordan B. Peterson. Back the other way now. Down the right wing with a head of steam. That's Quinson. Quinson protecting the puck at the dot. Pulled down. Looks like we're going to get a penalty here. Once again, how times have changed, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. The score is what it is. Boy, oh boy. If I was officiating back in the day with my good pal, Mr. Frank Perquicchio or James Appenasano, the guys I used to ref with the most, and I called the penalty on the team down by this amount with this amount of time left in the game, they would give me the stink eye. I'd be like, dude, you're killing me. What are you thinking here? But the officials nowadays are taught, doesn't matter the time, doesn't matter the score, doesn't matter the situation. A penalty's a penalty. Well, that's wrong. Situation is important. Wave that off is the right call, but the official calling the penalty anyway. No, that's not their fault, though. That's what they're taught. Well, if I was king of USA hockey, ladies and gentlemen, boy, oh boy. Along the boards now, Giuliani trying to get the puck out. Nice job digging there. And now getting it out is Halko. Lost the handle on it. Giuliani winning the draw, sending it all the way down. Yet another example. Situational awareness that's been lost here in the annals of time. The world has changed, ladies and gentlemen, and some may say for the better, and of course that's arguable. As I'm approaching my 50s now, not yet. I'm getting dangerously close to the get off my lawn grumpy old man that I've always wanted to be. And face off won by the Huskies. Back to the blue line, Demers. Demers has had a good game. Lost the handle on it. Here's Tierney. Tierney also has had a good game. We call that Tuesday around here. Here's Tierney now with a rolling puck to contend with. Sending it up for Giuliani. Giuliani giving chase there against Quinson. Giuliani laying the lumber into Quinson there. Quinson did a nice job sacrificing the body, knowing he was going to get hit, and still went to go make the play. And now look at him, lurking behind the defense. Standing there, he's like, well, if I'm going to take a big hit, I want to be rewarded with something. Can't blame him there. He's like, I sacrificed myself. I'm covered in snow. I can go stand at center ice if I like to, Mr. Broadcaster. I agree with you, young man. I got your back on that one, especially after that tough play. And ooh, right over the stick there, Quinson. Off the boards there. Quinson giving chase, hounded down there by Giuliani. Quinson looking at the official saying, how much can one man take, sir? Salisbury along the boards, cleared but not out. Kept in by Demir. Demir sending it down low with 2.5 to go. At the blue line. Behind the net it goes now for Halko. There's Halko on it. Halko with the puck there. Halko sending it hard around. Tracking it down there's Matthias. Matthias trying to get it out. Here comes Matthias now. Down the left wing with a head of steam. He's got help ahead. That's Tierney. Matthias, nice pass to Tierney. On the back check there, broken up nicely by Sonarski. Here's Tierney now. Tierney protecting the puck. Tierney walking in, trying to get back to the forehand, letting the shot go. He scores! Oliver Tierney putting it top shelf where mama hides the baby Tylenol. A beautiful shot there. And the Seahawks get on the board. Oh, he took his time, got back to the forehand, and knew just what to do with it there. What a nice wrist shot there by the big fella. That's what you call hands, ladies and gentlemen. I told you. Keep an eye on that young lad for years to come. He's got what it's called it. I don't know what it is, but he's got it. I never had it. I leased it once for a weekend, but turned it back in late like a library book. I had to pay a late fee. It was a disaster. 9-1 now is the score. Beautiful goal by Tierney. 1:50 to go as the Seahawks get on the board. Walking in now on the backhand, sending it down low. That's Carter Gomes. Behind the net now, trying to get it back in front. In front now, pulling the trigger is Palmer. Big stop there by Kovac. I think the net may have come off its protective moorings. Let's see what the whistle was for. I'm not sure. They're not calling another penalty here, are they? No, maybe he lost sight of it. All right, so no call, no penalty. Maybe he lost sight of it because it was kind of under Hunter there for a moment. Let's see here what's happening. Timeout called by the Seahawks. Well, this timeout gives us an opportunity to remind everybody you're watching President's Free Weekend here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. No pay-per-view to tune in live or anytime later on. We got 3 high school games coming up this afternoon. And the Charlie Capalbo weekend here. Trying to help out the Capalbo Strong fundraiser, excuse me. So you see the donation button on your screen. If it's on your heart to do so, ladies and gentlemen, please smash that donation button. Help us help Charlie and his family with all that they're going through. I was saying his younger brother, Will, was a senior in high school when Charlie was diagnosed a couple of years ago in 2019, and Will stopped in the middle of his season to give his brother a bone marrow transplant. It's an amazing story, ladies and gentlemen, and love is the most powerful thing that's ever been produced on the planet. Many forms of it, most beautiful thing in the world. I recommend seeking it on a daily basis. All right, the Seahawks break their huddle. Tierney now getting it out to center, sending it all the way down. Looks like it's going to go wide of the goaltender. Icing is the call there. 1:28 to go here. As you see the Pee Wee Seahawks getting ready for their affair, watching the Squirt Seahawks here. They got a big one coming up next against these Northeastern Huskies. Huskies play out of Storrs, Connecticut. Home of the Yukon Huskies. Here's a quick shot now. Beautiful facility. They're building a brand new arena right there, right next to where they play now. Maybe they can get the Phoenix Coyotes to play there. Here's Salisbury now. Salisbury hounded down there. Penalty coming up here by the official. Slashing is the call. clearly. The official has got the Seahawks plus 7.5, so calls the penalty there on Demers. So Demers now has a youth Gordie Howe hat trick with a couple of goals, a couple of assists, and now a penalty for slashing. They don't let the kids fight, so he can't get the real Gordie Howe hat trick. Once again, if I was king, ladies and gentlemen. No, maybe not that. We'll see. Seahawks trying to make a late player change, but not allowed here. There's a minute 06 left to go here in the affair. The ref headed over to, I think, order himself a pizza. No, turns out not allowing a late player change, and now the Seahawks. There's another player change here, so the Seahawks now have 6 players on the ice. They pulled the goaltender. You gotta like that, ladies and gentlemen. So it's 6-on-4 here. That's the Seahawks looking to end the game on a positive note. That's a great job by Coach Salisbury. I like that a lot. Every minute matters, you know. They're not going to win the game, and that's okay. Walking in now, Giuliani pulling the trigger. Nice stop there by DiStefano. But, you know, you don't give up like you're not going to have a chance to get another goal. Mateus now letting the shot go. Getting it back, sliding it in front there. Reaching for it like a hungry hippo as the marble rolled away from DiStefano. Behind the net now it goes. 6-on-4 here for the Seahawks. Salisbury on the backhand, trying to get it back in front. 30 seconds left to go here in the affair. The goaltender pulled. Here's Giuliani now. Giuliani letting the shot go. Steered aside there by DiStefano. Behind the net, tracking it down, Kegler. Kegler in the corner. Kegler with his head up, as it always is. Back to the blue line. Nice pass there. Mateus letting the shot go with 14 seconds to go. Kegler's had a good game. Leaving it for Salisbury behind the net, trying to get it back in front. Giuliani getting right in the grill there of the goaltender. And the ref has had enough of that. Saying you're not supposed to back into the goaltender there. Giuliani simply saying, "What, Mr. Official? I was doing my job." And the goaltender, and is he going to give him a penalty for that, or is it just a face-off out? Yeah, if you skate in the crease nowadays, it's supposed to be an automatic whistle. I don't like that rule either, ladies and gentlemen. There's a butt end on the stick for a reason. You can stop guys from skating in your crease very easily. One guy will do it once, and that'll do it. Walking in now, pulled down at center ice, and there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The affair comes to a close. Your final here today, the Huskies 9 and the Seahawks 1. Your Solu, top dog of the affair, number 5 in your scorecard for the Huskies. He just had a fantastic game and showed brilliant speed numerous times. Jackson Demers, congratulations, Jackson. You are the Solu, top dog of the affair, number 5 in your scorecard. Well, that's going to do it. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes with a Pee-wee battle here taking place between the same 2 organizations, the Huskies and the Seahawks. Once again, please, if it's on your heart to do so, smash that donation button and help out the Charlie Capalbo Strong Foundation. All right, we'll be back in about 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, with another affair here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day.